दया करो मोरे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे। Chaitanya Shaitamrita Ki Gora Premanandi Tutukrata Devasva
Hare Krishna.
Shri Guru Shri Gauranga Prabhupada Jai Jai Shri Krishna Jai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jai Advaita Chandra Jai Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Advaita Chandra Jai Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jai Advaita Chandra Jai Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Oh, thank you very much for coming to listen and read Chaitanya Chaitamrita. So we read from the Adi Lila, chapter 8. The author receives the order of Krishna and Guru. And I think it's verse 25 according to the book. Oh yeah, actually I read last week. Okay, yeah.
Which one?
25.
25.
Yeah. Adi Lila, chapter 8, verse 25. I think this is
From Srimad Bhagavatam.
Sanskrit or
From Srimad Bhagavatam.
from Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. Okay. Tadashmarsalam hidayam bhatidam
Tadashmasharam hridayam vatidam.
Yadgri yamane harinamadeye
Yadgriyamane harinamade.
Navi kriyetata yadavikaro
Navikriye tathatha vidavikaro.
Netre jaram vyatra ruheshu harsha
Netre jalam gataruheshu harsha.
Tadhashmasaram hidayam bhatidam
Tadashmasharam hridayam vatidam.
Yadgri yamane harinamate
Yadgriyamane harinamade.
Navi kriyetata yadavikaro
Navikriyeta tatta yada vikaro.
Netre jaram gatra ruheshu harsha
Netre jalangat ruheshu harsha.
Translation of what? You can, sorry.
Tadashmasharam hridayam vatidam.
Tadhashmasaram hidayam bhatidam
Yadgriyamane harinamade.
Yadri yamana harinamade
Navikriyeta tatha yada vikaro.
Navi kriyetata yadavikaro
Netre jalam gadruheshu harsha.
Netre jaram gatra ruheshu harsha. Translation word for word. Tat, that, ashma saram,
Ashmasaram.
as hard as herod,
As hard as iron.
hridayam,
Hridayam.
hurt,
Bata.
oh,
Oh.
hidam,
Idam.
this, yat, which, Vriyamane, in spite of taking the chanting,
in spite of taking the chanting.
Hari Namadeye, meditating on the holy name of the Lord.
Meditating on the holy name of the Lord.
Na, does not. Vikriyeta,
Vikriyeta.
change. Ata,
Atha,
thus, Yada,
Yada,
when,
when,
Vikaraha,
Vikaraha,
transformation,
transformation,
Netre,
Netre,
in the eyes,
in the eyes,
Jala,
Jala,
tears,
tears,
Gatra Uruveshu,
Gatra Ruveshu,
in the pores of the body,
in the pores of the body,
Harsha,
Harsha,
ecstasy.
ecstasy.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. If one's heart does not change, tears do not flow from his eyes, his body does not shiver, and his bodily hairs do not stand on end, as he chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it should be understood that his heart is as hard as iron. Difficult to hear this. This is due to his offense at the lotus feet of the Lord's holy name. So just to situate this verse, before Krishna Das Kaviraj was glorifying the holy name and saying that anyone who chant Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda, he will automatically have ecstatic love for the Lord just by chanting Panchatattva. And after he said, and we have also the Mahamantra Hare Krishna. And he said that anyone who chants the Mahamantra have to follow some rule to not make offense to the lotus feet of the holy name. And so in the verse before it was this point that for having love to God, when we chant the Mahamantra we have to not do offense. But Panchatattva, he give love. Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Goratishe Namo Namaha is the most merciful incarnation of the Lord and give love of God for free. Just chant, that's all. So let's read the purport of Srila Prabhupada. So this verse saying that so if you don't have tears, you don't have body shivering, the hair standing on hand will be difficult. Maybe the Sika. This means that we are doing offense to the holy name. So this is our state of consciousness. Sorry for that. Bad news. We are all offender. Sorry for that. So purport. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur commenting on this verse, which is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 2.3.24, remarks that sometimes a Mahabhagavat or very advanced devotee does not manifest such transcendental symptoms as tears in the eyes, where sometimes a Kanishta Adhikari, a neophyte devotee, displays them artificially. This does not mean, however, that the neophyte is more advanced than the Mahabhagavat devotee. The test of the real change of heart that takes place when one chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is that one becomes detached from material enjoyment. So this is statement of the Acharya and Sampradaya. Our goal is not to have tears in the eyes. Our goal is to manifest this ecstatic love by becoming detached from material enjoyment. Like Lord Chaitanya say, Na janam na sundarim kavitam vajagadisha kamaye mama janmani jamishvare bhavatat bhakti aitoketvaya. This is real ecstasy for in our sampradaya, according to our acharya. You can have tears, but it's not this. We are not doing this for having tears. You can have tears by so many other reasons, material reasons. So this is not our goal. Our goal is to become detached of this material enjoyment and become attached to transcendental enjoyment. This means the pleasure of the Lord. This is our goal. So this is the point of Bhaktisiddhanta here. This is the real change. Bhaktir Pareshanubhavo Viraktir Anyatra Cha. This is from Bhagavatam 11:42. If one is actually advancing in spiritual life, he must become very much detached from material enjoyment. If it is sometimes found that Kanishta Adhikari, neophyte devotee, show artificial tears in his eyes while chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, but is still completely attached to material things, his heart has not really changed. The change must be manifested in terms of one's real activities. Krishna Mataji. So we read from Chaitanya Chaitamrita Mataji. Om Gyanachinandasya Gyananjara Sharakaya Chakshurmitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Radita Shri Vishakam Vitam Sa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tata Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mancha Kalvatarudhyascha Kripa Sindhuvya Evacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namaho Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I read again the verse. If one's heart does not change, tears do not flow from his eyes, his body does not shiver, and his bodily hair do not stand on end, as he chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it should be understood that his heart is as hard as iron. This is due to his offense at the lotus feet of the Lord's holy name. Very famous verse.
Yeah. It's very famous because it's for actually practicing devotee who are bhajana kriya and trying to reach anartha nirviti and ruchi, nishtha and ruchi. We have to know this statement because this is a state of our heart. And if we don't have this love of God, it's because our heart is as hard as iron, according to this verse. And whatever, Lord Chaitanya is very merciful. We are not here just to say, I'm bad. It's not also a good way. I mean, this is not pleasing to Krishna. So it's good to know. Like this we keep Trinadapi Saishnena Tarorapi Saishnona Amanina Manadena Ketanya Sadahari. And by the Ketanya Sadahari
maybe we will come to more Trinidad Pisayishna, more Tarora Pisayishna, more humble than grass and tolerant than tree. Actually, this is the level where we become fixed. Is when there is this manifestation of humility and tolerance. And it's just that we have to say, I'm humble like a grass and I'm tolerant like a tree. And when a devotee comes to you and say, can you wash the toilet? Oh no, what are you doing? I'm not doing this. So this is manifesting in our service and relationship with the devotees. And so this is why we have to always keep association with devotees. Because this association will help our heart to not become like iron, to not stay like iron, but to become soft. And when heart becomes soft, the love can manifest in chanting. We develop this humility, and when there is this humility, according to this Shikshashtakam, after we develop this detachment, like it is saying the Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam. So this Shikshashtakam is made by God, by Lord Chaitanya. So we can understand that the order is also important, and each state is how it manifests also in our life. We not come Ashisha Vapadam Latam Panash as the first Hare Krishna Ashisha Vapadam. No, we have to do the process of Bhajana Kriya to clean our heart from all the anatta, and when the heart becomes clean, we become fixed, we become detached, we become attached to the holy name. We have love of this name of devotees. It's a process. And before this, there is also Lord Chaitanya himself. So the Lord is praying, is taking the position of a conditioned jiva, and he say, Nam Nama Kariba Udanija Sarva Shaktis. So he say, Holy Name, the Lord manifests all his potency in the Holy Name. Jai Shishi Radha Purati Zaraki Jai Shishi Jagan Bada Subhadra Jai. Baladev don't want to keep his bracelet on. I know when I felt it, I do it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Shishini Hare Krishna Raji. Thank you. And Shishini Taisata Kita
Jai.
Prabhupada.
Jai.
So yeah, in this second verse of Shikshashtakam is saying that the Lord manifests all his potency in his holy name, but I don't have any taste for it. So also Lord Chaitanya shows us what is the right consciousness to approach the holy name. And if we don't have this attitude, we will not really manifest also the Trinada Pisayishna. And before that, Shetodarpana Marjanam, so cleaning the heart. So what cleaning the heart is transforming the heart iron into soft, how we can say like a petal of flowers, refer to the Lord. And this is the process. This Sankirtan Yaga is a way to clean, to change our heart, to make lust into love. This is all the process. Chanting the holy name, glorifying the holy name in the association of devotees is transforming our heart. And when the heart becomes transformed, we can realize what is this higher test, param dishva nivartate, like Krishna is saying. Before that, we are sick. Vichaya vinivartante nirarasyadina rasarvajam rasobhyasya param dishva nivartate is saying, when there is no this higher test, you cannot renounce to the objects of the senses. It's like someone who is sick. Prabhupada explained the purport. It's like someone who is sick and you say him to do a diet. it will do for sometimes, but it will come back to the same food, the same sickness will come again and again. So the real changement of earth is to develop test for Sankirtan Yaga, test for association with devotee, test for prashadam. This is easy, not difficult. But this is very important. We should not take lightly. It's very important because this test will take out the other test. It will take lust from our heart. So even if it's really simple, taking prashadam, we should take it in right consciousness. Jai. I think he cannot stay. But I want to fight with demon. The demon of our heart. He said in Krishna book that all the demons who come to Vrindavan, this is this anartha in our heart. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur write a book, I didn't read it, but I heard a lot about it, who describe each demon what anartha it is in our heart. So this is the state of what we are. Actually, the jiva is nitya siddha, nitya mukta, is eternally liberated. But in this body, we are suffering this demon coming and this attachment to sense gratification who cannot help us to surrender, and we try to disturb this relation of the eternal associate of Krishna with Krishna. So this is our state of consciousness. This is why it is say our heart is like iron in this verse. If you want, I read again the verse, just it's a really interesting verse. If one's heart does not change, tears does not flow from his eyes, his body does not shiver, and his bodily hairs do not stand on hand, as he chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it should be understood that his heart is as hard as iron. This is due to his offense at the lotus feet of the Lord's holy name. So, not easy to hear this, but also it gave us the reason for why sometimes Krishna consciousness can be difficult, is these offenses of the offenses to the lotus feet of the holy name. This is why we have to recite these offenses every day. It's not that we chant the offenses on the japa, but we have to know, before chanting, we have to know that if today I didn't have this love, this symptom of love is because of the offenses. But it's very interesting that Prabhupada in the purport pacify a little bit. He's quoting from Bhaktisiddhanta actually, who made a purport on this verse. It's from Srimad Bhagavatam. And he's saying that the real symptom of love of God is detachment from sense enjoyment. Is not to have tears, is not to have the sika standing like this, or to have the body shivering. This is not the real symptom. The real symptom is to become detached from sense enjoyment. This is the manifestation of love of God. And Raghunath Das Goswami is the manifestation of prayojana, pure love of God, the manifestation of pure love of God. And we can see how much renounce he was in this world. I think he was taking only this of milk every day or something like this, and he was really renounced. So this is the symptom. And Bhaktisiddhanta explained that you can have a Kanishta Adhikari who have not real love of God and can manifest these tears in his eyes. But this is only drama. It's only like
crocodile.
Yeah, it's what we call the how we call the people who ils font semblant d'avoir de l'extase. I forgot the term. Oui, il y a un terme que je... So, Bhaktisiddhanta said that we should not focus on this idea to have the symptom of tears, but we should focus to increase our chanting and increase our detachment from material enjoyment. And this is what is really pleasing to the Lord. Actually, sense enjoyment and love of God cannot go together. It's two different ways. One like this, one like this. Because the Lord is Rishikesha. So the Lord is a real master of the senses. So if we try to take enjoyment separately of Krishna, this is what we call sense gratification. It's opposite to love of God, because love of God is to experiment this love because Krishna is happy, because he is a master of the senses. We serve his senses and we receive this love because we are serving the senses of the Lord. So we should learn, and this is a process of deity worship, the process of Sankirtan. All this is to learn, and Srila Prabhupada came to give us this, because so many religions, so many process, but who in this matter world become detached of sense gratification? You see only some devotees becoming like this. And Prabhupada also said, it's not all my devotees will reach the spiritual world, many will reach the heavenly planets, because Krishna is a desire tree. He is fulfilling all our desire. So if we have desire for sense enjoyment, Krishna will give us, okay, come here, come in the heavenly planets. So this is not, we should try to become free of this and become attached to please the Lord. And this pleasing the Lord give a real pleasure actually for the self. And after there is a competition, who is pleasing more? The Lord is pleasing more, or me, I'm pleasing more the Lord. And this is the competition between Radharani and Krishna, the Gopi and Krishna. Who will give more pleasure to others? Because you give pleasure, he give you pleasure. No, please don't give me pleasure. I want your pleasure. And we see in the scripture, like Ishopanishad, we see at the end of Sri Ishopanishad, the prayer is, please, Lord, stop this ecstatic symptom that I can't see you, because when I have tears in my eyes, I cannot see you. So this is how the pure devotees, Mahabhagavata, are praying. They are praying, please don't give me symptom of love, because it will block my service. So I cannot give you pleasure if you give me pleasure. So this is, it's very good to glorify this attitude, because it helps us to develop also this attitude. We are far from this, but at least we follow in the footsteps of Acharya like Bhaktisiddhanta, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Thakur, Golakshana Das Babaji, Jagannath Das Babaji, who have this attitude. So we can hope to develop also it by serving them, because by service we develop the attitude of the person we serve. So Krishnadas Kaviraj at this point of Srimad Bhagavatam is quoting this for all of us, because this is a chapter is called the author render. So the author receives the order of Krishna and Guru. This is so. When you connect to Guru and to Krishna, you're supposed to receive this realization in your heart, all this realization. So before that, he was glorifying Panchatattva Mahamantra, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadigona Bhakta Vrinda. By saying that, by chanting only one time this, you automatic have love of God. And after he's saying, and after that you have to chant Mahamantra, and if you don't have love of God, it means you're committing some offenses in your chanting. So this is interesting to see how Krishna Das Kaviraj is praying to receive this mercy and this order from Guru and Krishna. So he is glorifying Panchatattva, he is glorifying Krishna, he is glorifying Guru, and this is what we should learn to do by reading Srila Prabhupada books, by trying to repeat the word of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru, and by following the instruction of Lord Chaitanya, who say Cheto Darpana Majanam Bhama Davani Nivappanam Shreya Kaira Shandika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivadhanam Pratipadam Punamrita Svadanam Savatmasnapadam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. So in this first, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu give us instruction. He say, please test this ecstasy of love of God by practicing Sankirtan Yaga, this glorification in the association of devotee of the Lord's holy name, of glorifying the beauty of the form of the Lord, by distributing this knowledge in the street, by doing deity worship, by cooking for the deities, by cleaning the temple. This Chetodarpana Marjanam is cleaning our heart. And when we clean the heart, we can become free of Abhadrani, like it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, Srinvata Svagata Krishna Punya Shravanam Kirtanam Iliantastoi Abhadrani Vidunoti Surit Satam. So this verse in the second chapter of first canto, Sutta Goswami explained that by listening Srinvata Svagata Krishna, Kata Krishna, by listening the kata of Krishna, so the kata about Krishna and the kata of Krishna. So all this, and the kata given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. This will Ediyantasto Yabhadrani, will cleanse the heart and will become free of Abhadrani, all the undesired things that we have in our heart, all this material desire. And when we do this, we develop after, so we become free of passion and ignorance, tada rajas tamo bhava kama lubadayas chaye, and no kama, no lava, no lust, no greed, no lust and no greed. And we experiment this happiness, titan sadve prasidati, so this happiness of living in transcendental goodness, Shuddha Sattva. And by this, the earth is clean, and after Evam Prasana Manaso Bhagavat Bhakti Yogata Bhagavat Tattva Vigyanam Mukta Sangha Sajayate. So after that, we become Mukta Sangha Jayate, we become free of all material desire, and we receive this Bhagavat Tattva Vigyanam. This Bhagavat Tattva Vigyanam is a realization of the science of God. Prabhupada explained in purport, this Bhagavat Tattva Vigyanam is not material knowledge, is not knowing just some pastime, or is to realize this pastime and to become free of tada rajas tamo bhava, of passion and ignorance. So knowledge is not material knowledge, is vijnanam, is realization of knowledge, and this realization of knowledge give power. This is why the guru, we call guru, is mean heavy, because he has this power of realization of the science of God. And we see Prabhupada when we listen to Prabhupada class, how much Shakti you have in his class is so powerful. And we should, I know my spiritual master said me listen every day, and he used to listen every day in the morning. It's not that we become tired of it, it's eternal. It's actually the manifestation of Sankirtan. He is eternal associate of Lord Gauranga, so he came on earth to save us. So its eternal pastime is kata. We should listen eternally this pastime. Even if we go to spiritual world, we should continue to listen. So this is Prabhupada mercy, this kata, all this kata he gave us. There is this Bhagavat Tattva Vijnana, this realization of the science of God. And if we do this, Vidyante Hidaya Grantis, Shidante Savasamchaya, Shiyante Shasya Karmani, Drishva Evatmani Jvale. Comment on dit les chaînes en anglais, je sais pas. The chains of the karma become broken, become free of karma. We become, the knot in our heart become slightly detached. We don't have any doubt. We perceive that the soul is dominating in the matter, is beyond the matter, and all our chain of karma become broken. So we become transcendental. We become free of birth and death. And this is the level where real bhakti is manifesting. This is the level the tears can flow, and it's not cheating tears. It's the true tears of love of God. And you don't care to have tears or not, you just care for serving the Lord. You are at the level of become liberated soul, engaged in the eternal service of the Lord. And you can realize Jiva Svarupai Krishna Nityadas, like Lord Chaitanya came to teach us. What is the Svarup of the soul? Jivera Svarupai Krishna Das. Krishna Das, this is our real. So for now, we are playing like a Krishna Das. Maybe we are not Mukta soul, but whatever, we are playing, we are trying to serve, please Prabhupada, and by pleasing Prabhupada, Lord Krishna is pleased, like we chant every day in the morning, Mangalati, the last verse is Yasya Prashana Bhagavat Prashadu, Yasya Prashana Yadikutopi. It's difficult when we chant. So this is our this is why Krishna Das Kaviraj, before starting the real pastime of Lord Chaitanya and his associate, is is giving us the attitude to approach Lord Chaitanya. And this is why also Srila Prabhupada said Chaitanya Charitamrita is eyes to die, because you have to realize first who is Krishna, how his energy are working in this world, and who you are in this relation with Krishna, and just know it, but also the attitude of serving devotees, serving the Lord, serving everyone, serving always. Das anudas anudas. This is our constitution. So we are here in, like Prabhupada saying, an hospital of the soul, trying to become pure of karma and loma, and develop this transcendental karma of pleasing the Lord. This is what Kamadev, this is the name of the Lord. We see, yesterday I was speaking on Bhishma Dev because it was Bhishma Astami. And we see an example of Majan who waits the Lord for leaving his body on a bed of harrow.
Yeah.
You can imagine. He, this is transcendental. He's waiting the Lord for leaving his body, suffering on this bed of harrow. But whatever, and when the Lord arrives, he don't say, please take me or take all my suffering. No, what he's giving is giving beautiful prayer of glorification of the Lord. And Prabhupada in one purport say, devotee is not affected by the state of the body. Is not affected if the body is good or bad. Is always engaged in glorifying the Lord, like Bhishmadev doing on this bed of harrow. And is waiting that the Lord come for leaving his body by seeing him face to face. So this is amazing. To read this, it gives us so much inspiration to try to develop this attitude. And we was reading just before the bewilderment of Lord Shiva with Moini Murti, who become attracted by this form. And we can think this is lust, but this is not lust. This is love because this attraction for the form of the Lord. Even if it's a form of a woman, he is attracted by the form of the Lord. If the Lord manifests to you in the form of a woman, you have to serve him. This is not, oh no, I'm a brahmachari. And Lord Chaitanya is protecting us by giving us this Sankirtan Yaga, who is giving shelter and protection to even preach to women, preach to anyone, because this is serving Radha Krishna, serving the internal potency of the Lord. So we try our best. Do you want to comment?
Today it's Madhvacharya appearance day.
Wow.
Madhvacharya, I read yesterday evening, he took Diksha 5 years old, and Sannyas 12 years old. He appeared in the 13th century,
Yeah.
to 1200 and something like this. He was so strong, so powerful. One of his disciples was attacked by a tiger. He took the tiger, he threw the tiger away. The tiger went away, there was a nail between the legs, and he was so powerful. And he was traveling all over in India preaching against the Sankaracharya philosophy. He was preaching.
Yeah, Dvaita.
Dvaita.
And there is this past time when the boat was stuck in the sand also. I think it's Madhvacharya also.
Maybe this story.
The boat become stuck in the sand. I think it's in Alisa around Jagannath Puri, and Madhvacharya arrived and he he make a gesture with his hand like this, and the boat starts again he came to move. And this is when he actually, after the driver of the boat said him, so what do you want? I want to give you a recompense, something in exchange of this great service you made. And Madhvacharya, said, I want sandalwood. I think it's sandalwood. Oh no, Gopi Chandan. I want Gopi Chandan. This boat was carrying Gopi Chandan. So the driver of the boat gave him a big block of Gopi Chandan. And in this block of Gopi Chandan, actually there was the deities of Govinda. These are the deities that is in Govardhan. And after there is so many pastime with this Govinda also. He's amazing. He's an eternal associate. He's a Mahabhagavan. So we are very lucky to
to speak about this topic on the day of appearance. It is appearance day today?
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Many similar instructions Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave according to Madhvacharya, and Shujiva Goswami also. He was inspired to write the Satsandarbhas according to Madhvacharya's instructions also.
Yeah.
Madhvacharya appears 2-3 centuries before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was already
Yes, there's Madhvacharya after Ramanujacharya.
Madhvacharya is tomorrow.
Is tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have all coming like one after another.
Monday, I don't know. Monday, Tuesday, Ekadasi, Kamanadev,
Okay.
and Wednesday, Nityananda.
Wow, this is a big week. We have to be ready for this week.
You have to be always ready.
Yeah.
What is instead interesting when I come, you were speaking, really Krishna speaking. So because this morning I was chanting my rounds, and I was thinking, Govinda Swami said, you have to cry for Krishna, you have to cry if you don't cry, it's not this, you have to cry while chanting your rounds. And I was chanting and I was realizing I have no love for Krishna, I don't cry, I have nothing. But you said it's not crying, it's a detachment of material.
I can read for you the word of Bhaktisiddhanta.
This is very interesting. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna's.
So I read for you again because this is okay. Neophyte devotee displays. Okay, donc just he was speaking about Kanishta Adhikari who displayed these symptoms, and he said this does not mean, however, that the neophyte is more advanced than the Mahabhagavat devotee. The test of the real change of heart that takes place when one chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is that one becomes detached from material enjoyment. This is the real change. And he's quoting a verse from Bhagavatam, Bhakti Palesha Nubhavo Virakti Anyatracha. It's Bhagavatam 11:2-42. This verse will say that the real symptom of love of God is to become detached from sense gratification. Because it can become a sense gratification actually to have tears in the eyes, to have this shivering of the body, can become I'm a Mahabhagavat, I'm a pure devotee. You gratify yourself. You see how Prabhupada was. Prabhupada was hiding.
Tuba Goswami, Samadhi. You know the story.
Which one?
Prabhupada was living in Pada Damodar in Vrindavan before going to America. And every night there was another devotee, a sweeper or a man, I don't remember. He was listening, hearing someone crying every night in the Rupa Samadhi.
Yeah.
Rupa Goswami Samadhi. And he was Srila Prabhupada every night was there and weeping silently at the Samadhi of Srila Rupa Goswami.
But he was hiding himself,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
not just going out, look, I'm crying. It's not the God. Oh. We are following Bhagavat. Jai, thank you very much, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Please bless me that my heart can change. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki, Madhvacharya Appearance Day ki jai, Gora Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol.
Krishna is Kaviraj Goswami. C'est qui son gourou, Krishna Kaviraj Goswami? C'est Raghunath Das, non?